Welcome guys back to Best SAT Tips by Sebastian Enriquez. Today we will be working with the second part of functions. Today we have more problems, okay? So let's get started. 3, 2, 1, okay. Let's start. The graph of which of the following functions in the xy plane has x-intercepts at -4 and 5? Okay guys, here it is one of the easiest problems that I have seen in the SAT. You can get rid of others easily in this problem. You can find that answer A is the right answer because x plus 4 in the parentheses, when you take that out, it must be equal to -4. And x minus 5 must be equal to 5, of course. And what are you looking for -4 and 5? This is very easy. When you have something in the parentheses, it must be the negative or the positive of that number. I mean, if you have, for example, -4, it must be equal to 4. If you have +5, it must be equal to -5, etc. Let's continue with the next problem. The function f(x), x raised to the power of 4 minus 2, is graphing the xy plane as shown at the left. It is a constant, so the equation f of x has 4 solutions, which could be the value of this variable. Okay, so y must be equal to the variable that is given, and y here is -1. Why y is -1? Here it says that it has 4 solutions. Y must be equal to -1. Why? Because here it has given me again 4 solutions, and if you draw a line here, it is going to touch 4 points. If you look at it, here I have the -2 and the -1 must be right here, right? When I have my finger right now. So if you draw the line, you are going to see that it touches 4 points. So the solution is -1, okay? You are looking for 4 solutions. I am explaining again. 4 solutions. You need to draw a line on the y-axis like that to see which one touches 4 points, and the one that touches 4 points is -1. The next one. If g of x is equal to 2x plus 1 and f of x is equal to g of x plus 4, what is f of 2? Okay, here is very easy. You just need to say f of x and substitute with the gx. You put gx inside f of x, okay? It is equal to 2x plus 5, and then you say, okay, f of 2, and then you substitute. You delete the x and you put 2 inside, and then 2 times 2, it is 4, 4 plus 5 is equal to 9, and that's your answer. Okay. For 13, reservoir, the function f gives the water level Fn on the nth day. Which of the following is the best interpretation of f of 37 is equal to 70? Okay, here you can delete A and B because it is telling you 470 days in 2016 and 437 days. No, here it says on the nth day, so you must have an idea that it must be a day of the year, not 4x years, okay? So you get rid of those two. And then you're up to C and D, and the answer must be C because it is asking which of the following is the best interpretation of f of 37 is equal to 70. Because of f of 37, it must be the 37th day of the year. It does not make sense. Look at this. Here it says the nearest whole. This is not the nearest whole, so of course this must be the answer. Okay, let's go to this one. If an object of mass m is moving at the speed v, the object's kinetic energy is given by this equation. If the mass of the object is halved, half means divided by 2, and its speed is doubled, times 2, how does the kinetic energy change? Okay, so you must use what we call pita, though the students of the Princeton Review, yeah, I am from the Princeton Review, okay? We call this pita, and you need to use pita to solve this. Pita means plugging in the answers, okay? Use your own numbers to reveal the answer. If m is equal to 4 and b is equal to 2, therefore here you must use your own numbers. I mean, this is not pita, this is plugging in your own numbers, okay? This is a mistake, sorry guys. Look, here it says no. No, of course, because there are not numbers in the answer choices. Okay, so we have 1 over 2. Look at the equation that we substitute for m4 and for b2. Here is equal to 8, and when the mass of the object is halved and the speed is doubled, then you see that the 8 becomes a 16. So the kinetic energy is doubled. Okay, let's go to the next problem. This must look hard, but those problems are very easy. They are just a little bit tricky, but if you know the rules, you're going to do well on the SAT, okay? Don't worry about it. A gas in a container will escape through holes of microscopic size, as long as the holes are larger than the gas molecules. Okay, you just need this. Like, you're gonna waste time reading this. You just look at the equation and then you say, okay, Graham laws. Okay, what does that help you in the problem? It doesn't make sense. I mean, you just need to find which of the following correctly expresses m2 in terms of m1. Okay, so you need to find, what is m2 here? You need to raise both to the power of 2 because you need to get rid of the radical, and then you both. Okay, so it deletes the radical when it is raised to the power of 2. Then m2 is equal to m1. Okay, I just changed from one side to another to make more sense. And then m1, of course, will multiply this fraction because it will pass to the other side of the equation. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, here is very easy. If fx, you just need to substitute, put the 5 instead of the x. Which of the following will be the equation of the line represented in the graph below? Okay, since the line moves to this negative area, you know that it must have a negative slope, okay? And because it has a negative slope, you can get rid of a and b, okay? Because those are slopes 2x and 2x are not negative, but minus 2x and minus 2x are negative, okay? So why the answer is D? Well, the answer is D because you are here, right? Here's the 4. You move 1 and 2 down, and then you move 1 here. And the b value, of course, must be positive out of c, okay? Because it is here in the positive area, here. Okay, this one is medium, okay? Medium. Let the function g be defined by dx is equal to 5x plus 2. Okay, if g a over 2 is equal to 6, what is the value of a? Here is very easy. You just need to square both sides because there is a radical there, just like the problem that we saw before, and it must be equal to 36. But look at it, it's a over 2, not the value of a, okay? This must be a trap answer if you are in the real test, okay? So we haven't stopped here. You can stop. Okay, so here you have the original expression dx is equal to, so you say it is equal to 36, of course, because that's your target answer here. So it must be equal to 36, then you solve 34 over 5, and then you say times 2. Why times 2? Because of what I told you before. This is a over 2. Okay? Okay. Here we have in the xy plane, which of the following order pairs is a point on the line y is equal to 2x minus 6? Okay, here you need to apply pita, plugging in the answers. Try C. If you try C, you're going to see that y, because this is the 7 here represents the x and the 8 the y. You need to know this. This is something vital, okay? and then you substitute and you get the answer. If 8 is equal to 8, if 1 is equal to another one, then it is right. If no, you must try another point. And okay, here are the formula of the equation of the line. M is the slope, this is the slope intercept form, and this is the standard form. Okay, here's how you find the slope, the y-intercept, the x-intercept. Okay, a quadratic equation is provided above. Those two are constants. What are the solutions for x? Okay guys, if you are finding the solution for x, you need to use this formula. If you have something like this, when n is equal to 0, you must do it. Okay, I'm going to this problem because I know that you guys must know that. The table above shows some values of the functions f and g. For which of the following of x is f of x minus g of x is equal to x? This one might be tricky for some of you guys, but it is easy. Okay, here you have, okay, the answer must be D, right? That's right. Here you need to use peta again. Why do you need to use peta again? Okay, here you find f of minus 1 is 3, as you can see here. F of 3, and g of x must be equal to 4, and because those minus is equal to minus 1, minus 1 is equal to minus 1. Okay, well, did you understand, guys? Okay, let's go to the other one. Okay. The parabola y is equal to minus x raised to the power of 2 plus 5x plus 6 is intersected by the line y is equal to minus 1 over 2 of x plus 12. What is the y coordinate of the intersection closest to the x-axis? Okay, here you need to multiply by 2 because you have a fraction right here. So multiply by 2 and then you get minus 2x raised to the power of 2, blah blah. Okay, here, why do you need to multiply by minus 1? Okay, you should do it because this one is negative and this can be negative here. Okay, it is easier to work with this positive value. So here you have 2x raised to the power of 2 minus 11x plus 12, and okay, here you find your answers, 3 over 2, and this one is 4, just like the ones that we saw before. And okay, here you go, and you say, what is the y coordinate of the intersection closest to the x-axis? Okay, here is the thing that you need to do. Then you need to substitute x value. You try the easiest one, that is 4, and you will find that y is equal to 10. Yes, that's the right answer. In the xy plane, the graph of y is equal to 2x raised to the power of 2 plus 13x intersects the graph of y is equal to minus x at the points 0, 0, and this point. What is the value of this variable? Okay, here you need to say this variable is equal to 2 minus raised to the power of 2 plus 13. Okay. Here you need to multiply by minus a because this must be equal to 0, okay? This one must be equal to 0, that's why you are doing it. And after you do that, there you need to use factorization, and then you say, okay, 2 of this, x minus 7, and then the result from this one is 7, okay? And that is the right answer. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like. I will appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for your support, and please look at the next video that I will be continuing this one, okay?